You drug apologists are no good. We need to use that money to send to Ukraine for tanks. All right? Oh, speaking of which, did you guys see Tucker kill Mike Pence?
I heard something about it. No. What was that about?
There was a murder. So let's get briefly political.
God save the Queen, man.
That's an important part. Don't forget it. God save the Queen, man.
God bless
he did
her.
that in Connecticut too, actually. Just oh, whoops. Yeah.
We'll get
Now
there.
we're political.
So, now we're political, right? What's it called? So Tucker's got a new job. He's not at Fox anymore, as we all know, but he started a show on Twitter, not directly getting some money from Elon, so he says. That dude is huge. He is the number one dude. He's ginormous. Everybody knows Tucker. But he held a little debate recently, and of course, the only one to not show up is our boy DJ Trump. He had the wherewithal to not...
DJ.
Yeah,
I never
Trump.
realized that.
Oh, that's when the beat plays again. Dun, 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 dun. DJ Trump did not show up because he had the wherewithal. He knew that... What is he at? 60% in the polls? This guy's killing it right now. He doesn't need to embarrass himself.
Like 70, 80s.
Oh my God, yeah, forget about it. So Tucker had some fun. He got to be let off the leash a little bit and get back into his old role of interviewing. And a few fun things happened, like this clip we're about to see now.
Sorry, Mr. Vice President, have you, I know you're running for president. You are distressed that the
What a piece of
Ukrainians
shit.
don't
Thanks
have
for
enough
noticing.
American tanks. Every
You could
city
turn down
in
the
United States
master.
has become much worse over the past 3 years. Drive around. There's not one city that's gotten better in the United States. And it's visible. Our economy has degraded. The suicide rate has jumped. Public filth and disorder and crime have exponentially increased. And yet, your concern is that the Ukrainians,
You ready?
a country most people can't find on a map,
This is it.
received tens of billions of U.S. tax dollars, don't have enough tanks. I think it's a fair question to ask, like, where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern.
Stop the video. It's none of my concern. Dog, your job as a politician is to lie. That's your job, is to lie to the American people and make us feel safe. And when he's talking about America, it's getting hot in here. When you talk about America as the potential American president, I mean, I'm sure he just misspoke.
Can you just imagine, like, all the people that, like, are listening to it in his ear, just, like, he says it, just, like,
Fuck you, yeah, everyone who's in
Everyone
charge of the
just
Pence campaign.
quits,
No,
just
no,
puts everything down, like,
fuck. Shut up. Say something else. Fix this.
I'll give a comedic point to Marco.
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was a fun scenario.
Yeah, they're probably freaking out in the green room.
Oh my God, no!
This fucking idiot! You
There has
just said
been
you
a
don't
murder
care about
committed.
the voter.
Yeah.
Quite explicitly.
Dude, like, how messed up is that? There's been this theme recently of saying the quiet part out loud, and he straight up said it. He's just talking about Ukraine. And there was another one, I probably didn't bring up the clip, but this other senator nobody knows about or cares about, Tucker asked him, how many vaccines did you take? He's getting real because he's not with Fox News anymore. He could ask these questions now again, so he's off the chain. And the dude turns right to him and says, how many vaccines did you take, Tucker? Bro, I'm not running for president. I asked you because I'm interviewing you so you could tell the people who want to know this stuff. It was the same thing with
you,
What about you?
Tucker?
He was using tu quoque, which is a logical fallacy. Number 4. I just called it 4. I just made that up now. There's no numbers to them. But it is a logical fallacy. He turned it right on Tucker. Dude, and my whole point about this is that politics has become like a fucking recess schoolyard, a bunch of 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on? What about you? I bet you're gay. Yeah, I fucked your mom last night. Like, what? What is going on? But you have to be classy
burn.
about it. Ooh, gotcha.
Watching that clip, I feel like Tucker pressed him to the point where like he just got mad and just like said the first thing. I was like, yeah, just
I
like
think
fuck
that's
you.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
care. He like actually got under your skin a little. I feel like
sure.
it made him just slip up.
And
was
how
over.
foolish, dude. You're not supposed to slip up. You're running the world. You got to have a cool temper.
Yep.
You got to have adrenaline control. You got to know what you're saying.
You're trained
You're
for
not
that.
everybody else. You're supposedly supposed to train for that.
Supposed to be laconic.
Deep.
Sorry.
You got it. Almost.
No,
Almost.
concise and to the point.
I can't.
Damn.
Oh, he was very laconic.
In just a very negative way, I suppose.
He very explicitly said, "I don't give a damn about
no.
the American."
Oh, Mike Pence,
people.
yes.
What a president should be.
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll give it to you.
But
I'll give it.
I think maybe along with the frustration, these people, Pence included, just know that it's over. Like there's no fooling anybody. At least
Why'd you even show up is my question.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta know it's over just by reading those polls. Or do you think you're gonna say something so badass that's, oh, Trump, burn, you're nobody anymore. Who? Mr. Who?
the first sentence. Do you remember? He's like, "So, Vice President Pence, I hear you're running for president." Oh well, thanks for noticing.
Yeah, he goes, thanks for no. He's already having
He's
an
already being
attitude.
a pompous piece of shit.
Granted, Tucker was probably already grilling him before that, but like, yeah, what the hell is going on?
You're supposed to be cool-headed. You're not supposed to be mad first in a debate or an interview.
I don't get it. I seriously think this is cocaine at the White House. This is
Maybe it's
absolutely.
Pence's cocaine.
Dude, it was Pence's cocaine. We figured it out. Give me my cap. Give me my hat back. It was Pence's cocaine. Where'd that Snow White hair come from? He should be the new Snow White. That
Went right to his
cocaine.
follicles.
Tried to make a joke about snow and cocaine. It half worked anyway. But yeah.
He's a Christian, though.
Yeah, he's a Christian. The Pence rule, man.
Yeah.
Don't be alone in a room with a woman unless it's your wife. Deep.
That's like really damning. Like
Yeah.
the religion thing. If you want to call yourself a Christian, you should never say it's not my concern. Like people are not my concern.
Yeah, ridiculous.
You probably should not say that because now everyone. If you had any voters to begin with, now you have no voters. So now I understand what you mean when
Right.
you said he killed Mike Pence.
Oh, there was a murder committed
Murder.
on stage. Maybe it was even
Absolutely.
suicide a little bit too. But
Fucking
God,
eviscerated.
you can't let that happen. Tucker is pushing you on edge, and this is what we need out of our reporters. Reporting is dead. News is dead. He's actually asking the real questions that people want to know. And the fact that these guys, these random nobody senators, showed up. Like, what did you think? That's what I want to know.
Shouldn't even show
What the fuck are you thinking? That if you're going to say something, granted, maybe in some universe, if I showed up, I'm running for president, I would have something in my head that I'm going to blow Tucker out of the water. I'm going to say something that nobody's ever heard before. Maybe it'll shoot me up above Trump because Trump got famous by saying the stuff he wasn't supposed to say. The deep state, whatever the globalists don't want to hear. Oh, hell yeah. Damn, we're cruising through this. This is fucking sick.
Yeah, I truly just think that these people are. I really just don't think they care anymore. And you have nothing to lose anymore because everyone knows Pence is a fraud and people who wanted.
But what goes on in your head that you even show up? You know what I mean?
He was
That you
just
show up. And Pence, you
6-year-old.
actually know because deep, right?
6-year-old mentality. It's like I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
I banged your mom
him.
last night. dude.
Yeah,
Like, that's
that's
what
right.
he
I'm
thought
gonna
he was
show
going to
him.
accomplish by showing
Probably
up.
just told to do it by someone
Yeah.
because they need to get
Handlers.
more.
Someone's giving him a
campaign
massage. You
funding.
got this, Pence. Trump's a pussy. What?
Paycheck up here. Yeah.
Oh, paycheck. I had this idea a few years ago that maybe it's as simple as like the book deal.
Yeah.
Could it be so simple?
No,
Could it
really,
be so simple?
Arkham's razor, right?
Right, absolutely. And the fact that you're still showing up to these things, it's the old phrase, there's no bad press, I think is a huge one. And that's very modern in a sense too. It's eternal, but it's
You're
That's
gonna
even
have
a
to
Trump
do
thing
some
in his art of the
serious
deal.
jumping through hoops to convince me that's not bad press.
Deep.
I don't know if I could argue. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty deep.
I mean, usually I've never seen bad press, right?
Right.
Like how do you say, fuck I want a president who doesn't give a fuck about America. Yeah, 100%.
You could argue at least he was being honest.
So yeah, I
already
guess that's
knew.
true. Wow, deep.
We already knew he didn't care.
So the philosopher in me would have to define press, but like I don't know, maybe that's getting too deep. Like, what is it? Something that you want to get out there? Is that something that causes people to talk? Because if it's something that causes people to talk, he just shut everyone
I
up.
guess.
He just buried himself 6 feet under. There's no more press for Mike Pence. He's gone. He's part of the past.
Maybe it's good.
You kill yourself, dog.
Maybe it's good press if you can stay cool, calm, and collected and just be neutral, but he didn't do that. That's when it turns into bad
Deep.
press.
I like that, right? Because I especially now, it feels very real that you could say almost anything, and 50% will love you, 50% will hate you, right? It feels very modern. You could call it political, you could call it whatever, masculine, feminine, but it doesn't feel like press to me. The reason I'd have to redefine press is that he just said, running for the United States of America, President, Commander-in-Chief, fuck America.
Yeah, maybe not even.
He canceled both sides. That's not even press. That's just suicide.
That's just bad advertising.
Yeah.
It's not press at all. It's just bad advertising. It's like you just nuked your product. Your product is yourself.
Right, because, I could sit up here and say, like, yeah, women belong in the kitchen. And I believe that. I do. But half people are going to hate me. Half people are going to love me because it's a take. It's an original hot take. Well, maybe not original, but it's a hot take. I'll tell you that much. But so that's interesting, redefining of press. But God, I bet he's like, oh, I misspoke. You're skewing my... Dude, the first time I saw that, I thought it was an edit.
Yep.
Did you not think like, no, someone's trying to make Pence?
Have said that.
That's what happened, dude. On my mind, it doesn't really comprehend. I don't know. Oh, my God, my friend.